Okay. Welcome back, Out of Body Explorers. I have my guest, Mary Beaver, and we are doing a quick video to update everybody on some of the awakening events that are occurring and some of the rumors that are running around. So, Mary, welcome. I know you have some trouble with your internet, so we have a picture of Mary right now up there. So,
Thanks.
welcome aboard again.
Thanks for having me on. Again, last minute. I hate to do these last minutes on you. I apologize.
I know.
But
I'm
everybody was blowing up my phone. They're like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "It wasn't me."
Oh my God. Yeah. It's so funny. Everybody's calling me up going, what do you think of this? And what do you think about this happening? And, a lot of delays in the planes. And do you think Microsoft's going to like go crazy? I was like, you know what? I need everybody to calm down right now after last week. So tell me what's going on. Explain, I guess, part of the situation so that you create the big picture so that everybody understands what's really happening. So this is my fourth time with
Okay,
you on
so
my platform. Yeah, so we
oh,
still have
nice.
a lot of questions. But go ahead. Go ahead.
I know, I know. But let's get to the ones that are happening now. No.
Yeah, let's talk about this now.
Um.
Yeah.
Uh. So. Um. So what's happening is
Get
so
my pen.
on the 15th. Yeah. Last week was a little weird, but nothing too out of the crazy, right? The 15th was the cabal's day to shut the banks down to switch them over to the digital. So they didn't meet that goal, obviously. But I'm guessing they had some delayed administration because it's happening. That's what's going on today. And it is happening worldwide. I literally just called the doctor's office because I was returning one of the nurses, and all the hospitals they're down. The doctor's offices are down. Not everybody, just ones that are hooked to certain banks are down right now. So, but they're just paused. Nobody's crashing. It's one of those things like when you go into your bank and it's saying, oh, routine maintenance, whatever. I have military accounts, so my military accounts are still up and running. And I said that they're not going to close or freeze the military accounts because they still have to move the military if there's a worldwide panic. So it'd be best if people didn't panic, but that's never going to happen. Um, so yeah, that's all it is it's the cabal resetting the banks, and most businesses are digitalized to the banks. So a lot of business, and it's going to happen, I think, all weekend. I think I'm not 100% sure. They might get it all reset today. Um, yeah, as far as I know, I think it started around like 9 o'clock this morning. Um, but it's the cabal reset to the digital currency, so nobody can pull out cash. So they're gonna wait for you guys to spend all your cash, so that way they can liquidate everything that everybody has. And I don't know how they're gonna do that. Again, I don't hang out with these people. We're not buddies. I don't know. I just know how it was gonna go like back in the day. And I know the steps. And again, we never know when this stuff's going to happen. And I never got involved with these people. I'm in the families, but that's just what that is. It's not like they come and tell me what they're doing. Um,
Well, who
so yeah.
actually what was the moment where you were like, oh, they're gonna freeze these banks or they're gonna delay it? What exactly happened for that
Well, they were
to
supposed to do it. Yeah,
excuse me.
they were supposed to do it on the 15th. Now, I have something going on in the background, and it's not something that's really a secret if you talk to me or if you know me on a personal level, is going to take place. And these guys are panicking. The cabal are panicking because of it. So they may be trying to move things up. They were trying to meet me on my same timeline. So the heavenly energies instructed me to stop for a few days to shake them off of my timeline, because in a spiritual sense, what that means is they were trying to piggyback off of my failsafe. So, and again, not really going to go into a whole lot of detail with the failsafe, but there's a lot of people on the planet working on things, and it's not something that we could really openly talk about on a platform because it'll get taken down, and it's just it has to be done in a private conversation. So,
Well,
um,
explain what a fail safe is um, for the viewers.
well, okay, so I know military, stuff. I know a lot of people out there don't, but if you use it in like an emergency, plan. Let's say like FEMA was supposed to be a fail-safe, right? They were supposed
Hmm.
to help people. We found out they're harvesting people, but it was one of those things. Like if a hurricane came in, they were already set up for intervention, like to help people, take them to safety, bring in water. They have volunteers ready to go, stuff like that. That's a fail-safe. So when you're dealing in the angelic realms with the Luciferians and the Satanists and stuff like that, angelic beings like myself are fail safes. So there's a lot of us on the planet. Some of us have been killed. Some of us are still in the fight, and that's just kind of how that works. So this is just a digital currency reset. They're turning everything over. They've literally been putting in place the new programs, I think, since last year. And now that all the banks and everything are uploaded, now they're doing the switchover. So everybody's got the new stuff. Now the corporate banks are like, okay, we're going to switch this on today. Again, it was supposed to be on the 15th. They were a little behind. I think they were trying to jump on my timeline because my timeline's pretty big. It's going to be a shock and awe, which is okay. But I don't want to leave people curious, but it's unfortunate.
And so
I had to leave you curious for a little bit.
but you suggest just to everybody relax and I guess wait it out until it's, another big event. Hopefully,
Right. The
yeah.
hardest part is going to be that people can't pull out cash, but this isn't anything new. They've been talking about this in the news. They've been letting people know, and only a few people stood up and said, no, we don't want digital currency. So they have to wait. There's 3 million people in America, right? So if only like 10 million stand up, the percentages are pretty low. So they're like, yeah, not enough people stood up to combat what we're going to do. So we're just going to go ahead with it. It's how the government runs. So I mean, that's how the vaccines happened, right? Not enough people stood up, and well, there we go. Everybody took a vaccine.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, okay, that's like very interesting. Yeah, I was listening to some other program on how silver went up 40%. And how they're
Right.
talking about that too. So, all right, that's good to know because, after last week, everybody, that's been a whole big play and performance that so tough to, look at every angle. And it's almost exhausting as much as what's going on with even like what we know, it's exhausting. So I can imagine
Right.
what the newbies and the newcomers getting on board of what's going on. So something like this could totally send everybody on a tailspin and a tornado for their whole lives. But good. Yeah, I'm
Well, right,
pretty much
and
riding it.
yeah,
I'm in riding the wave.
they're anticipating. Yeah, yeah. Get that surfboard. Go out there.
Yeah, yeah.
The-
But very
They're
good.
pretty much inviting the. They need to cause chaos because they need people to attack the government buildings. So that way they can bring in martial law. That's the biggest thing. Once martial law is in, they can control the country, they can stop the election, they can, and then we're stuck in war, right? And it could,
Hmm.
they don't have to give up for years. They could keep us in war for up to 100 years if they wanted to.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's everybody's got to chill out. It's just a reset. Y'all got to just be comfortable with using digital.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, it's just how it
Yeah.
works out. But it is in God's plan. It really sucks, but it's in God's plan. We need them to be on digital actually because the fail safe. I mean, we're just giving them the rope to hang themselves with. That's what it is.
Wow.
And I
Wow.
know nobody can see it right now. It's really big. It's gonna be epic. But we got to give them that rope, right?
All right. Well, good to know. Good to know.
So
And what's anything in the future,
yeah,
so we'll have to get together for any future events or at least another time to talk. I know you have your internet issues, so I will definitely get this uploaded as ASAP. Anything else that you need
right.
to
Yeah, I
say?
don't know what's
Yeah.
going on with YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're good on that too. I mean,
Oh my God, anything else? I could talk for days.
oh
I mean,
yeah, I know. Well, is there anything for like August since we're almost at the end of July, that you anticipate anything interesting in August that might occur so that people could hold on to their hats and their asses? But you know what I mean?
really, it's just it comes down to what the people want. Now, again, try as a normal person, try to think at a level of destruction. And this is where these Illuminati, people and the cabal and all these other ones, they need you to react. So the best thing to do is not react. Don't go to the banks. Don't threaten them because that's my money. Just let it happen. It's a sad thing. You're not going to lose your money. They're transferring it over to digital currency. And I mean, unless you've achieved certain titles and certain things, in these other, groups out there, you're not going to have access to your accounts right now. It's just a few days. So help your
Hmm.
neighbor. If you have the means of cash, make sure you just, I mean, I don't even know. I have to go get groceries, right? So I'm like, I got to call the grocery store, see if their stuff's working. So just call around and see if you need to get supplies, call and see if their system is working. If their system is working, they're not attached to a bank that's doing the reset. Again, this could be a day, it could be a couple of days. Things might be going back to normal on Monday, but we're just going to be digital. Nobody's going to have cash.
Wow.
So that's why they said get ready, and prepared for these things. But we'd have to let the couple fall into their own trap. That's just how it works out. They are smart. They're very intelligent because they use us, right, to do this stuff, and we don't know we're doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
But
yeah. So
interesting
just
because
it's one of those things.
I'll send you this video that I saw. I just talked to you on the phone about it with there's a Rumble account with an individual speaking about this digital form. He spoke about it at a different angle, but he was saying it's inevitable also. Very interesting. I saw it a couple weeks ago. So I'll definitely send you that after this. I will get a hold of you again and we'll list out some stuff that we need to do. And this is actually good, so we don't have to have a break in the internet if you could possibly do something. So maybe we can probably do something on Sunday. What do you think? What do you think?
Maybe. I have no idea. Like I've been hit so hard, like my car's down, internet's down, our
Yeah.
water heater's down.
Oh my God. One of
I'm
you and
getting
me
hit left and
too.
right because of what I'm doing.
I got a new
I
water
know.
heater.
Well,
I
we got
can't
a
believe
river,
it. This is
yeah,
crazy.
right.
Too similar. I know. I just got it done yesterday because it was probably going to explode. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to Vegas. I need this all
Right.
done today. So yeah, that's interesting. And I will get back to you and everybody, press like and subscribe. And we will get back to you on another interview with Mary Beaver and see you soon in my next video.